Desde el hondo crisol de la patria se levanta el clamor popular, ya se anuncia la nueva alborada, todo Chile comienza a cantar, recordando el soldado valiente, cuyo ejemplo se hiciera inmortal. Enfrentemos primero la muerte, traicionar a la patria más. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Campesinos, soldados y obreros, la mujer de la patria también, estudiantes, empleados, mineros, cumpliremos con nuestro deber, sembraremos la tierra de gloria, socialista será el porvenir, todos juntos haremos la historia, a cumplir, a cumplir, a cumplir. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer. Venceremos, venceremos, mil cadenas habrá que romper. Venceremos, venceremos, al fascismo sabremos vencer.
Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Is it done now? It's done? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Alrighty. Good evening. I don't think anybody's going to be tuning in, but it's all fine. Hello. Look, I'm wearing a cat t-shirt as always. I'm usually wearing a cat t-shirts. Either my shirt has a cat on it, or it's, probably just some generic crap t-shirt that I picked up somewhere for cheap. I don't spend much on clothing. Let's see here. All right, great. Ooh, kabam on that. Make sure that I got my streaming window up, so the odd chance, I don't expect anybody as usual to show up for these, so let me make sure. Is that it? No. Oh, there's my streaming window. Yes. Excellent. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Who's this? I have college work. Good luck with the game. Oh, good luck with the college exam as well. I'm just putting together because in the city hall. How come I don't have my? Okay. Basically, the city hall. For those who have not seen it before, there's a time capsule. And I mean, it's one thing to have the poster up there, and there are going to be other posters of island history, etc., etc. But considering it was an event that was planned for just the very next day, there should be. I was wondering, what do we put in here? But really, no one works in the town hall full time except for the mayor. And I don't know whether, considering we already have her notebook right over here, I'm thinking really this is where she would have the announcement for anybody who wants to come to the opening of the time capsule. This is where she would have like the rough of the flyer for that. And that's what I'm putting together right now. And after that, I'm going to edit together some audio because I wanted to have more content in the beta radio broadcast. But considering we're going to be including, a podcast and a couple of other things in there, really, I think the only thing I need to add are we purchased about 4 ads that are in there, and I had to get over my initial revulsion over advertising in general because the ads were written and composed and we hired voice actors and everything for them, so it really isn't too annoying. Now, here's the one thing is I have a hard time doing this sort of like really bad graphic design that a town, somebody who, I mean, who isn't exactly skilled in that would do. I mean, and keep my artistic, sensibilities out of it. In which case, maybe what I want to do is, they say, oh, you're going to, I'm, for those who think that, oh, yeah, we go to AI for everything, actually, I'm going to type town flyer. And I'm just going to check on the images from around the web and see what kind of, let's see, what formats are typical for these sort of things. Let's see, state of the town. Yeah, that kind of graphic design right there. This is just somebody who knows a little bit about Photoshop, but not enough in how to kern text do the lane spacing properly. So it's got just that's what we're looking for. So if anybody thinks again we use AI for everybody, no, I actually rip off other people's stuff. Uh, so good. Thanks to you. What is it? Town of Rolling. Oh my goodness. The Watauga Democrat. Watauga. What? Okay. Get it. Yeah. 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 What town is this in? Watauga. Politically Independent News Community Main Street. It doesn't say anything about. Oh, North Carolina. So it's Watauga, North Carolina. So yeah, that we're going to blatantly rip off their graphic design sentiments for this thing. And by the way, if anybody from Watauga is watching this, I don't mean to diss your graphic design. It's just that there is this. Sorry, let me get this because my brain. But there has to be this certain kind of graphic design look, and considering I have my own style, and I've noticed that a lot of letter headings and such are starting to show a little bit too much of my graphic design sensibilities. I'm like, we really need to bring in other design sensibilities. I'd figure what kind of, let's see. So in the background, we have that. We have the city logo, I believe. Oh no, we have it in another document. So open. Letter, PI. Or is that to MCU? No. And not Marvel Cinematic Universe, Maine Coastal University. PI Dallas. There we go. Grab the watermark here. Bring that in. The only thing is, oh yeah, I know exactly what we need to do here. So what I'm going to do, create an ellipse or a circle, as the people call it. What we're going to do is we're going to grab that, copy, and then we're going to paste into. There we go. There are two kinds of scaling inside of InDesign, and it always screws me up. So, yeah. Sorry for the people who tuned in thinking I'd be playing, video games, playing the game tonight. I mean, this is still, unfortunately, all the stuff we got, all the background documents stuff we have to do. And I've noticed that everybody stopped watching. So I don't blame them. Well, let's see here. But the only thing is I need the picture of the that, but really I have photographs from Maine islands that we could use. Actually, I should have some photographs of the coastal. I'm going to put up some music in the background, by the way. Let's see, music, YouTube. Actually, no, I should go to Bandcamp. Because that's where I buy my stuff. I believe in buying. I am not a member of Spotify. I don't think I'm. I think I was for a bit, but what happened was one day I was listening to some tracks by Listmord, and at the exact same time he posted to Facebook that out of the tens of thousands of plays he got, he maybe got 15 cents. And I was like, man, if you're gonna listen to an artist's music, purchase their music, and you can do that very easily via Bandcamp. And yeah, I own a lot of stuff via Bandcamp. A lot of just dark ambient stuff that I can put in the background. So, yeah, what the heck? Considering nobody's watching, I can have this playing in the background at a low volume, and at least it'll be the movie playing in my mind. Oops, so loud. Woof. Okay, turning that down. Yeah, turn it down in my ears so I can hear it. So anyway, I was going to the Facebook because that's where I have all the pictures of the islands. Which is foliage. Here we go. That is precisely what we want, but we want to punch up the is this? This may be actually the Eastern Prom, not the island, because that's Peaks Island right across the bay there. This probably is one of the earliest photographs I took of the islands out on Catskill Bay. But we need to number one image, just hue saturation. Bring that up so we have a little bit of that and a little bit of lightness. Yeah, make it a little sunny. Okay. See it punching it up, no, that's ridiculous. Okay, make it a little bit. And so, and we want that sailboat in the background. So grab that. Actually, I don't like having this bench in the foreground here. And actually, we went blue for most of it, so we just want that. Actually, we just want a hint. Take us back over here. There we go. Actually, I should, now that I think about it, I'm going to keep this, picture over here of the flyer that we are, again, well, not ripping off, but inspired by, so I can remember the name of the town and put them in the thank yous for the game. We wouldn't have been able to make this game had it not been for the town of Blowing Rock, North Carolina. There we go. But something just hit me. This is not even what we want, because, again, what we want is... Let's see here. Also, I'm going to bring my streaming window again. Let's see here. Sorry. Here we are. Oh, some people tuned in, and then they were like, "Oh, he's doing this again." Yeah. Don't blame you. Don't blame you. These are not the most exciting of streams, especially when they're like, this is a game that's been like highly anticipated for a lot of years, and it is what it is. We are getting very, very close to release time there, by the way. Very, very, very close. The Mac is still giving us issues, but the thing is I mean, we are still getting so much stuff done every week, every day. We're pulling about 10 to 15 things off of our list, and while the list constantly goes up and down in the number of things that need to be done, the number of things that are done the percentage is consistently going up. We passed 80% the other day, so. The X. There we go, and we want to move the opacity down. Oops, dang, I was going to do that on another layer. There we are. Move that down. Duplicate that. Oh, goodness, and when I get the music done, I unfortunately have to remove a piece of music that we cannot afford the licensing fees for. It's one of my favorite pieces of music. In fact, it's one of the pieces of music that inspired the game. But even though the woman is willing to license the music to us, we do not have the funds at the moment. Um, but we included that in any budget because I consider it essential. So anyway, let's go back. We're going to grab that. Need to write to my mom later this evening. I haven't written to her in a while. There we go. All right, and take that all the way to the back. And actually, we're going to even bring the opacity down just a bit more. Down to about, because printing is never, it just never is 100% opaque. 98 would be best here. Let's see. Come on. It's like that thing is sticky. Okay, so this is, let's see, get the graphics down here. Blowing Rock, North Carolina. It must have been started by Jim Neighbors. No, goodness, let's not even. I should go back and remove that entirely. But come on, Jim Neighbors. Actually, from what I understand, they were just buddies. Because he eventually married another guy. If you're not aware, there was this thing. I mean, both Rock Hudson and Jim Neighbors were gay actors in that time in American history, and they basically cruised it together. They didn't, but there was always urban legend they were a couple. But it was, who knows? Maybe at one time, but apparently it never was a lasting thing. They were just buddies. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, goodness gracious, Gomer Pyle USMC. No, Jim Neighbors played Gomer Pyle on Andy Griffith show. And if you are not aware, surprise, 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 he was a gay actor, a gay man. And anyway, let's see. This would be, you were cordially invited to the Cavern Capsule. Okay. And I mean, it's because he kept it on the DL, he was able. In fact, if you did not know, Gomer Pyle USMC was like one of the most the number one show in the United States. And that was long before they allowed gays in the military. Let's see. We're trying to find that. I mean, I know I have this font over here on the left, so I'm just leaning in over here, just taking a look at all my caps to find that exact font. There's AI routines on the internets that can like immediately detect, what it might be. But man, sometimes, again, you can't rely on AI for everything. We're getting there. Like this, like maybe. No, too fancy. Again, that one over there is just like that perfect bit. It has that great sort of Parks and Recreation look to it. If you know what I'm talking about. Georgia? Georgia is so generic. I mean, that would be something that they would use. Oh, 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 this looks very promising here. High tower text. Nope. still too elegant. We want something that just has that really, and I wish I could get that just like that jagged pixel look of somebody who just did not know how to scale, text properly within, Photoshop or, yeah, I don't know, MS Paint or whatever the heck they were using. Too wacky. There we go. It's not perfect. It is so close. It's close enough for government work, as they say. Let's see if we can get a faux bold on that. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's see, Town of Peace Island Landing. And it looks like they used a different font for what is up top. Actually, no, it's the exact same font, so yeah. Because sometimes if you're bad at graphic design, people are like, yeah, you gotta have as many fonts as possible in there. It's sort of like back in the day, they would like use different, it's like so many moving GIFs, etc., animated GIFs. Okay, actually, you are invited. All caps, and the town of Peace Island Landing would be UNLC, of course. You are invited. State of the town. Okay. The town of Peace. And we're gonna have to scale that way down. Let's see here. Right. Let's see, but it does look for this down here. It looks like they switched to Times New Roman though, because the T down here has much lighter serifs and everything. So I think what it is I think everything after the event name is going to be Times New Roman. Now, coming up with the lines of text here for this, just give me a moment. I think I have them on my HD, but I am not sure. Let's see. Okay, caps go back. So it would be again Times New Roman for the date. And it would be Sunday, September 27th. It was from 12:30 to 3 o'clock p.m. Got to get this into times. And it doesn't look like they used bold either. They used just regular. Have I mentioned? I am not surprised nobody tunes into this. Boy. See, and it would be town hall. Join us at the town hall. One of the things that really makes it stand out is that they didn't know how to add a stroke to the exterior of the text to make it stand out, so it's just confusing. But I do like they have two logos, but Peace Island Landing only has the one. So let's see. Now that I think about it, I think we may have to redo that background. Make this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Going slow. Let's see. There we go. A little bit better. And also, I forget because this is printed on like, your standard like office printer. They can't do full bleed printing. If you're not aware, by the way, that's what it's called in printing. If you have things printed all the way to the very edge, it's called full bleed. Um, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You think, oh, bleed, violent, So, but yeah, bring that up. Yeah, so there would be that standard, office printer, quarter of an inch or a 3/16 of an inch around the outside. That would go. All right, yeah, this was printed. So let's see. Your time up. Sunday, September. I'm just trying to keeping my hands tied because I so want to put like a little like line or accent or something to separate text. But again, this is why I got my just do it. So let's see. So let's see. Peace Island Landing. Do here. Just make that gigantic and just. Mhm. Let's see. 150, I think. Nope, a little bit too big. Let's split the difference at 125. Again, I'm surprised if anybody tunes into these. Ah, there we go. So it's really 110. Oh, it's just tall enough. So really, we need to bring this weight down to about 60. A little bit more. So I forget we want 500 kerning on that. So we really want to bring it down to about 72. Yeah, there we go. And I mean, again, this is another example when they say, "Oh, game development, that sounds exciting." 90% of it is just the most dull stuff. Like this, like literally coming up with a logo for just for composing flyers and such, and moving stuff around and adjusting and adjusting. But they do have sort of a glow around that lettering there. That's done in Photoshop, but I need to get the main text in there, so it'll be join us at Peace Island to witness history to capital. But no, I'm just trying to figure. I mean, I really like this horrible spacing between this and that there, but I just wish there was some sort of word I could stick there to emulate that really bad design. But it is what it is. Um, I think that's good enough, but I think we still need to bring this down to about, say, 95. There we go. That's nice. And it's got that foggy indistinctness. So, really, actually. See? Because I can bring this up in Photoshop and... So now what we want to do here, number one, drop that down. Oh, I see, merge down. Dang, so that's sorry. All right, now, and we want to make the background black so we can see. Working on. And we want to get that same really crappy, sort of hazy, you know, glow feature that they had. So we're going to go into our blending options. Outer glow. White. And now we want to make it not precise, but softer. Like it's spread. No, size. What? There you go. That's the there's the crap. But actually, maybe we want to stick with precise. No, because then it would look too good. We were going for bad graphic design here. I keep on having to remind myself. Yeah. All right. All right, so now because of the way this is, I can't really just copy and paste it over. What I need to do save this as a image. I'm just going to put it on the desktop because that's really good enough for now. We know that's the PILM. Go back here. Pilm. There we go. Get rid of these guys here. I want that behind. And really, yeah, I'm going to push that up here because we want to emulate the bad centering that they have on that other flyer, because you see they have more negative space at the bottom than they do at the top. All right, just get rid of the others. But again, I'm going to keep this in here because I want to, in the source document, I need to save this. Let's see. 2D art flyers. Okay, this is PIL TC flyer. I want flyer at the beginning, so I know how to. And what we can do, just to bring it in quick and easy, so we don't even have to export it. Oops, something happened there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Something happened here. That's weird. That this thing here. What we're gonna do? Escape. Grab that. Just draw another circle. Oh, and bring that in. So copy. Delete. Delete that entirely. Get our another. It is annoying when it does that. And east into. There we are. Back to square one. Yeah, that looks properly like crap. Yeah, resample. Can I get that really crappy resampling that they had on that? That would be really awesome. So we have that jagged edges, maybe smooth gradients, hard edges. Hmm, there we go. Yeah, awesome. We've got that crappy anti-aliasing and such. Oh, attention to detail, baby. Yeah. Make sure it was a JPEG. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call this Flyer CC is good enough. Only thing is that worries me here. Well, no, every other document is just so good. I mean, hopefully somebody will. I'm wondering if somebody's gonna look at this one document and go, "Oh, they didn't do oh, Hiss O tree." Oh my gosh! Thank goodness I got that. And you know what I think I will do? I'm going to properly scale that, right? Because I didn't like how that looked, and considering all the other documents are flawless. I mean, it would just kind of confusing that this one is not. Even though I'm trying to be completist, you know. All right, that's fine enough. Yeah. At least when I do this, I know I can cross something off my list, and that is so important to me. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bring in flyer, R flyer. CC, why not? Be that way. Okay. want to turn that into a UI sprite. Make sure that it's not. Yeah, it is. Hold on. How come it's already on? Where is that? Oh, yeah, that's why. There we go. And we go to this, and we drag the flyer CC into the... Oh, wrong one. So this needs to be put inside of this prefab, not, you know. Oh, it already is. Look at that. It needs to be in the readable objects, which are, where are you? Readable objects. Oh, there. But I could just copy and paste that in. Keep on forgetting how large is a pen in comparison with the bottom of a speaker. It's more or less right. Should be a little bit bigger. Like 2, 2, 2. There you go. Okay. So we solved that issue. Thank goodness. And I can take, oops, sorry. I think a couple things off the list. The all-powerful and all-demanding list. Here we are. Paintings, review, books, hookup lights. Let's see. Not a brochure, but a flyer. Because a brochure is just too much. Let's see. And there's one. Oh, yeah. Check notepads. I believe all notepads have been taken care of, but let's take a quick tour to make sewer. Yep. We are good to go. Remove notepads. Huh. Seeing where we are right now. Paintings are all done. Screens. gotta remodel. Modeling. I gotta remodel the staircase to the second floor of the school. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going through all the stuff that we gotta still take care of inside of here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're there right now. So let me see. Is there enough right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's very cool. So we actually are 300 plus. The 300. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the audio content just needs now to be taken care of. Oh, hello. We actually have viewers now. Hello, hello, hello. Um, Let me see if there's anything else about reviews that I have not taken care of. This is house lights. Yeah, computer screens. Yeah, I think every other piece of written material has been taken care of in the game, except for those of you who do not have not played the latest beta like builds that we have. Some people have like when you read a magazine, there's only about 5 pages of content in each magazine, and some people are like, "Oh, how come it ends after 5 pages? I wanted to read all the articles in the magazine." Considering there are only 4 magazines total in the game, and I'm thinking expanding it to 5, that's not beyond the realm of possibility. That we could have actual like the entire magazine inside the game, and that's something I never really. One of the things that maybe I need to put into our pitch document, the game is that really it isn't it's supposed to be very a contemplative slow game. It is not supposed to be something that it's nonstop action. I mean, we want it so that people can sit and read for 5 or 10 minutes at a time, and also just walk around and enjoy sunsets and all. I mean, uh, there is no ticking clock is what it is. And one of the things that we've had to remove actually from the game, and I feel bad about this, but it just was unfortunately essential for a variety of reasons. We had to remove tides from the game. In other words, the ocean going up and down. That was sort of problematic for me, but I actually did some research on this, and the Earth, if we did lose our tides for a couple of months, it would cause disruption in a few literal biomes. But overall, I mean, those it wouldn't be fatal to them. So I think we could incorporate because I don't like it. I really liked it that we had a tide system and the ocean went up and down because Picnic Point you're only supposed to get there when the tide was low and you could get across a land bridge. But you got to make sacrifices. So anyway, yeah, I was going to work on the audio now. So if you're not, yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard the entire audio, but let me see. I need to find radio. Oh, don't tell me you're being like this, Unity. Yeah, okay, paste. There we are. Excellent. Oh, yeah. It's not letting me search. It sometimes acts like this. You gotta kick it into play mode and then kick it out again, so give me a moment, sorry. Because what I want to do now is, now that I got this done here, and yeah, I saved it, great. Um, Excessive toilets on Ellison Avenue. Yeah, all the letters that we're having to write. And we've gotten actually up to, I think at this point, 155 to 160 pieces of readable material or, readable pages or original content inside the game. As of now, and that's pretty dang good. The majority of the stuff that remains to be written within the game are the novels that you can encounter. There are about 12 books within the game, And there are a bunch of like story critical documents that we're waiting until the very, very end to put in because we don't want, people who played the closed beta preview to think that they've seen the entire story. Oh, we lost everybody. Bye bye. I'll be right back, ladies. Oh, no, no. It started. It started. I found out that we don't have any audio coming from Ms. Radio over here, and that's somewhat distressing because, uh, huh, the player controller's not working. That's not good. Is my keyboard unplugged? I see here. My keyboard unplugged. Feels kind of. There. Let's see if we have better luck here. Huh, not so. Is my keyboard working at all? Yeah, I could type. I think Unity just needs to restart, and that is fine. I just wish I knew where my audio is. Let's see here. Peace eye on our stuff. Audio. At the very beginning of the process, we had some guy came in and he set up something. Cats, GUI, media. Audio and music. We'll find it. We'll just have to restart Unity. I did take all of yesterday off, for the most part. Be right back. So hello, I'm back. All right, now let's see. We need to find our radio. Yeah, now we can get there. We want to type audio. Oh, it's just going to start playing it. Okay. Hold on. All right, this is where the stuff that's a little bit more feature rich comes in, but no one's watching. Oh well. Usually no one tunes in until about the hour mark anyway, but let's see, we're almost at 6:52. In an hour, I gotta feed Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat need feeding. So let's see here. Smart. Okay, we want to bring in Audacity. I used to use Goldwave. For some reason, I totally resisted using this. I don't know why, considering it's like open source and good. Whereas Goldwave is just a little bit too simple. Oh. So let me turn off this other audio. Let's see. Yeah, turn off that. Time being. Dang it. Excuse me. So yeah, this is our radio broadcast that you can hear in the game. Let's see. So that piece that has a piece. We have a few pieces of audio that I would like to add, and it's unfortunately all advertisements again. Jeez, do I want to load people up with ads? But again, they're all just funny stuff that we had done. So let's see, Peace Island audio. Oh, so much stuff that was not properly, recorded. Let me see, properly categorized. Okay. Let's see if this is what we have.
Handsome and valiant guys like you to help stupid tourist idiots from the mainland like me. Honestly, sometimes I forget where and how to properly void my bodily.
Okay. Let's see here. Now, that would be during the Alexander Ellison broadcast.
To occur at any moment without warning. Trust no one. Be on guard and visit superblueberryvitalityformula.info for details. Do not consume, look at, touch, or come within 5 feet of Super Blueberry Vitality Formula if you are a scion of the Spanish monarchy or your mother's maiden name begins with a Q.
So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good time listening to today's show.
This
is us. That's all I'm saying, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, XJ is to your left. Now, look to your right.
Okay.
Do you see any toilets?
Okay. I think I could maybe put the ad.
For details.
Okay. Put the ad in there. Did I not get it? No, I didn't. Copy, edit, copy. And paste. There we go. So let me see. It looks like the volume is pretty decent. I'd like to amplify just a bit. Effect, amplify. Maybe I'll just do the default. Yeah, a little bit just to pump it up. Let's just make sure it's constant.
Orders of the Republic, and we'll not only give them a home, we'll give them a cause. Visit freeislandrepublic.org for details.
My goodness, that was close, kind.
Could be a little bit louder. It has to be louder. Sorry. Effects. Well, things I don't want to pop. It seems like we have a couple pops there that may blow it out. Two. Yeah. Oh, I see. Sorry, you have to forgive me. Let's see, amplify. I'm just gonna go with that. Do we have a volume effect? If anything. I think we're fine with that, really. Okay. There was that. We need to get the other ad in. For, nope. It was for not Boyd's, it was for the Portly Puffin. Portly Puffin. There we go.
Now that all the tourists have left, there's never been a better time to come down to the Portly Puffin. Take advantage of our new lunch specials. Check in with your neighbors over dinner or have a drink while enjoying the sunset before things get too chilly. This week, we're proud to host our yearly haddock fry and get-together. So be sure to drop by the Portly Puffin while the catch is fresh and the drinks are cold. Mention this ad for a free bucket of tartar sauce. At the Portly Puffin, you're always a local.
Okay. That would be a local ad. I don't think it would be.
Now.
The views and opinions expressed on Free Island.
I think we could put another ad right there. It looks like that may be a little bit too high. Let's see here. Take that down just a hair. Let's see here.
Now that all the tourists have left, there's never been a better time to come.
Okay. Now we have. Do we have any other ads? I think I've got. Just go through here. Let's see. Boy Clang. What's Lobster Shanty? Got that? Buzz Tonic. Garrisons. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I just got to go through and make absolutely sure because I've actually sort of lost track of how many things we've gotten done. So much stuff, audio, and I unfortunately because there were so many other things. When you're handling so, I never actually categorize these properly. So we have SFX in here along with voiceover stuff. I hate it. Might not. Let's just give it a try here. Because this is a piece of music by a guy who I actually worked for. Famously before I started working on Peace Island, I worked at Ananias, which is a local eatery diner place, and my boss there was a guy that was easily 20 years younger than me, and he had his own punk band and everything, but and he gave me this piece of music, and the only problem with it is that it's called these effing the F word locals, and maybe we could get it down. It's just I don't want anybody to you know what I'm saying, but effect, amplify, out there. Because I'm doing it, oh, too much. Four. I think we can get away with that. Let's see now. We need to get rid of, unfortunately,
Restorative tonic, cause strange feelings in my tummy. Ben's restorative tonic, all the added sugar they'd allow. Ben's restorative tonic, what are
around 15 miles per hour.
Here in Maine's
Nearly haddock fry and
Might be good at filling in the
Railing right outside. Are you
where's that music?
things get too chilly.
Don't tell me I may have already pulled it out.
In with your neighbors over dinner or have a drink while it
when I was
in town and need someone to
Saw Island clean and
still be serving up that fare that made our island famous long after the
I may
tourists
have
are
already
gone,
removed it.
reminding us all we have just.
you found in the
And I'll
Okay.
be out there soon enough. But what's a good word from Noah?
Well, Ben, today we can expect a partly cloudy sky.
Just-
Well, hello, Mayor Erickson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next door neighbor, the mayor herself, has just stepped into the room. I'm going to hand the mic over to her. And thank you for paying us enough to check out the specials
I may
on
have already
offer
removed the
over
music. I
at.
just want to make absolutely
both
sure.
tourists and locals alike.
Because understand, I completely respect the woman who did this, and actually, what really gets me about this, the woman who did the piece of music, and I'll play it for the no people are watching before we head out, but is that it was incredibly difficult to get in touch with her. She's this traveling musician who.
itself will lament the
he'd throw them at me.
lunch specials.
Hey, while the music was playing, I had to take a quick run up the street to Garrison.
Oh, there we go. While the music was playing, that's where it goes.
My mouth is.
Okay. It would be between the two ads.
What are you looking
Put the music in there. Yeah.
at now?
It is a little too loud. compared to everything else. It's actually, yeah, that's pretty good. I think I will keep that in there, but we need to bring its amplification a little bit down, a little bit more. Forget what I would say. Maybe, there we go.
serve French fries.
I remember my face.
We have 3 ads in a row, maybe
Our
4.
island famous long after the.
So really, it should go after 2 ads, and then the music, and then another ad.
All right, and thank you for paying us another visit, Mayor.
Restorative tonic. When I walk by, he'd throw them at me. Ben's restorative
We have
tonic.
like 36
Cause
minutes.
strange feelings in my
30,
tummy. Ben's
almost 35
restorative
minutes.
tonic. All the added sugar they'd allow. Ben's restorative tonic. What are you looking at now?
But he had to. But what's kind of it's bittersweet about this is that Chris Bell, my boss over at that diner who did this piece of music, he got married, and he just him and his new wife are like, yeah, totally, we want to have kids, and I mean he's he's found his place there at Ananias. I mean, he ran the place like a tight ship. He was good. He was also one of the few people there that was always good about giving out, the proper amount of breaks. Yep, absolutely no listeners whatsoever. That's fantastic. Let's see here.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all the good folks out there on land, sea, and air. This is your humble neighbor and host, Spinner of Tunes, and
That's the one thing, can I say, is that understand this is Richard Hensel, who, trust me, if you've watched any television ads in the last year, you've heard his voice. I cannot mention the voices that he does because, under contract. For example, the guy who's Tony the Tiger, he can't identify himself as I'm the guy who did Tony the Tiger because these are voices supposed to be anonymous. And this guy, trust me, you've heard his voice multiple times. And in fact, if you saw the movie Groundhog Day, he was the voices of the two DJs on the radio broadcast whenever Bill Murray woke up in the morning. But I mean, bless his heart. I mean, the character, in-game character, who's this? We wrote him to be like in his early 40s. But Richard, I mean, he's very active, very good at what he does. But you can't. I mean, this does not sound like a 43-year-old guy. This sounds like somebody, in their 60s.
Good cause.
Sorry. Let's see here.
Tracy. We're looking forward to hearing what those guys on the mainland can figure out.
I remember my favorite drink.
Anyway, yeah, so we're very good to get him, and I'm not going to get rid of it because really, having the voice of, Groundhog Day radio in this game is just too fresh to lose. So we're going to rewrite the character to be a younger character. No, an older character. Because he's a bachelor, and he is old-fashioned. He's very much into vinyl, What's really crazy, can I just say, as somebody who's like in their 50s or early 50s, it's crazy seeing people, with gray hair going around in skinny puppy and ministry t-shirts, but that's, of course, my generation. It is what it is. All right, so we have this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to file, export, MP3. I don't think we're going to lose our ESRB rating because of this one song, so let's go here. Peace Island Audio. Radio. Garrison's Cat Greg with the music tracks. Do we have any other music tracks? No, that's it. It's E08. What the hell? Weird. Let's see. This is radio. We're gonna call this TI radio complete. Hey, little Lizzie, come on over here. My little girl's over there. Not complete. This is 225. So. But the piece of music that we lost, by the way, I'm going to play it for, the nobody that's here and the people who may watch this in the future. Who knows? Let's go. It was Compost. Actually, I bought it on Bandcamp. But here's the problem. Is I think the best rendition of the song is not one that she performed, and has a proper engineering or producing behind it. I think the best piece of the best rendition is one that the artist performed inside of Battery Steel, which is out on one of the islands of Casco Bay, which, inspired the game. And like I said, this particular track inspired at least me a lot during the initial stages. We will have it in the game. Let's see, you can see what I've been like big on my. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness! Hi. This is the last thing we wanted to see. Oh my goodness! Oh my! What the hell happened there? Sorry to anybody who's watching this in the future. My God, what the hell happened there? But you can see, yeah, my suggestions here. Let's see. What the hell? I've been having this problem where it immediately kicks me into things before I even click on them, and it's so annoying. Just take the mouse off. But yeah, let's just see here.
While to outsiders, the history of the Fremen has
I didn't ask you to start playing that. Yeah, lore videos. I'm very much into the lore videos and such. And oh, here's Lizzie Lemon. Come here, Lizzie. I know the moment I move back, you're gonna run for the hills. Come here. People on YouTube want to see you. So, let's go. While this is playing, I'm going to step away and deal with Lizzie for a bit. So let's go here. We have it was Compost, Battery Steel. Yeah. I really like this one, even though it's like cut off at the end, because I think it has just like the most original feel to it and everything. So just make sure my audio is. we've just gotten past the 310 mark of all. These are all the bugs, issues, and reviews that we've handled since our last release. It's crazy. Oh, the coughing at the end. Oh, the old version didn't have the coughs at the end. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, and again, this artist, she spends again her life just like going from place to place. Oh, and by the way, you see my recommended here, um, the picture of Louis Farrakhan there. You know, I've become just very fascinated with both African history and African American history just over the last couple of, maybe it's because it's African History Month. Who knows? But yeah, it's interesting to listen to stuff that was being said in the 1980s and 90s about stuff. And well, oh geez, I really can't say it, because here's the thing: if there's anything that the Nation of Islam stresses, it's like it's for the black man, and hey, I'm going to respect that. But I do know its weird origins and all of that. That if they ever could make, like an HBO, miniseries out of just the history of the Nation of Islam, it would be like The Sopranos. It would be the Black Sopranos. There was murder. There was millions of dollars. There was. It's a crazy, crazy history, and. I'm not going to go any further because I don't want to get. It's disrespectful to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but let's just say, what was his name? Well, good. I just think that maybe the Nation of Islam, they got their succession rights from the Turkish Empire, because if you do not know, the first job of the son of the Sultan in the Turkish Empire was to kill all of your brothers, or make sure that they would never, ever, ever challenge you for the throne. It is within the canon of the Nation of Islam, and Elijah Muhammad maintains that what is Wal Muhammad? What was the founder of the nation? Sorry, Wallace Fard Muhammad. It is canon within that. That school of Islam, that this guy was bodily taken up into heaven because he was basically, it's kind of hard to explain, but just look into it. But let's just say, I think that just as I believe that there was a little bit of dirty pool involved in the death of Elijah Muhammad, I believe there was a little bit of a dirty pool in this guy. I do not believe that he was bodily taken into heaven. I think that he was just taken care of, because at that point the organization that he had founded was worth millions of dollars, and it was worth nationwide. And look into it yourself. Look into this guy's life story, Wallace Fard. That just fascinating. It is not dissing, by the way, Islam, the Nation of Islam, or its membership. It's just a fascinating story. It's just a really fascinating story, and I mean, you can draw your own conclusions to what went on, but to me, it's very. But anyway, that's why I've actually been listening to hours of Louis Farrakhan speeches and such. The guy could, can I just say, he really needed to just cut to the point many times. He was very slow, and he would take a very long time to get to a point. It was one of the few things that I would actually put on a faster speed, because it was also wait for the call and response, from the crowd. He would always work the crowd. But And also, could I just say, I think that, Louis Farrakhan may have been a little bit involved in the deaths of a couple of people and prominent people of Nation of Islam. X, just saying. I mean, if you don't know, I mean, the reason that Che Guevara was killed is because basically, I mean, he was just too charismatic. He lived his politics, and he was just challenging Castro. So Castro set him up to be killed. And I believe that one way or another, Malcolm X was just a little bit too charismatic for the people that were with the Nation of Islam at that time. Anyway. But I recommend looking into it. It's fascinating. You'll learn a lot of stuff. Okay, so we are at how many now? Oh, no, that's a premium form letter. I can get like maybe 3 of these done tomorrow. 310. Anyway, I think I've streamed. Let me see if anybody is watching or may have a question. I don't think anybody is. Or nope. No viewers, no questions. So it's a perfect stream. Take care, everybody. As Jerry Spring used to say, take care of yourself and each other. Night, night.